What up, folks? It's your man Angie on Double G hitting you with a brand spanking new top 10 list. That's right, today we're going to get into 10 songs I never want to hear again. So let's just hop right into it. Before we do that, go ahead and give this video a like. Go ahead and comment on the video as soon as you hear something that you're feeling or something that you disagree with, and also share it with somebody who you think might enjoy something like this. Let's go ahead and hop right into this list. And we're going to jump into number 10. This one is by a newcomer. This guy, he's from Detroit, I believe. His name is Babyface Ray, and I heard him for the first time last year on this song. It's called Sincerely Face. It's from 2022. It's off his album called Face. Now this one, he had this lazy ass piano beat. It has a bounce to it, but Ray's raps are so fucking weak. Along with his sleepy ass delivery, is really a chore for me to listen to this one. It almost sounds like he didn't want to actually open his mouth and rap. The energy is just lacking. It feels like it's draining my energy just to listen to his fucking trash. But some people like it. But it's some shit I never want to hear again. Anyway, we're gonna hop into the next one, number 9. This one is called, now you might have heard this last year. This is also a 2020, this is the 2021 track. I heard it on YouTube. I don't even know if it's an official album song. It's these dudes, they're the Island Boys, and one dude's name is Fly Soldier, other dude, he's named Kodiak Red. They are twin brothers. They are Cuban Tim Brothers. Man, now this song is horribly mixed. It has this cool guitar melody to it, but it's like the most unserious shit you ever heard before. They're dripped in vocoder on the vocals, and it's just too much. You can't really tell what the fuck they're saying. Everything is pretty much forgettable, besides the fact that they're saying, I'm an Island Boy. There's some struggle ass singing in this song, and it just makes me feel like, boy, if you don't get your big, this song is terrible. And if you haven't heard it, God bless your fucking ears, because I did. And it's really one of those joints you probably never want to hear again. Not just me. Anyway, we're going to hop into the next joint. This one's coming from West Coast King. Apparently. Not to me, but some people think so. This one is YG, and this is this joint called Twist My Fingers. It's from 2016 Still Brazy album. Now this joint right here, it has another corny ass rendition of a George Clinton classic joint. You know, it's got that old school 70s funk, but I can't believe Terrace Martin and Ali from TDE had something to do with this production, because this song is so fucking trash. YG, he has a good voice, I'll give him that, but I could really do without these fucking played out G-Funk wannabe. Just take a hike with that bullshit. It sounds like a cheesy version of something DJ Quick would have put out, but not on the same level lyrically nor musically. I really don't like this shit. But that's YG Twist My Fingers. Let me know how you feel about that track. Some people love that track. I'm not one of them. Moving right along, we get into a classic track, actually. It's trash to me, but it's a classic track. I'll give it that. This one is coming from Lil Wayne or Static Major, rest in peace. This joint, you know what it's called. It's called Lollipop. It's from 2008's The Carter Part 3. Now this song, rest in peace to Static, like I said. This song, when I first heard it, this was the first song I heard from Lil Wayne that I did not take serious. I was like, whoa, this almost sounds like he's dying. It sounded like one of those computer effects from the Matrix movie back in '99. I was like, fuck, what is going on here? I couldn't understand shit he was saying. It was too much vocoder or auto-tune, whatever it was that was on the vocals. It was way too complicated to try to understand what the fuck he was saying. And I was like, wow, I can't believe this is coming from somebody who actually inspires me. This was utter bullshit, and it is completely on my no-no list. I actually started laughing when I first heard it. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I thought it was a joke. It went on to become a fucking hit, one of his biggest hits. But to me, you can go ahead and keep that shit, because it's a top 10 song that I never want to hear again. All right, so we're going to hop into number 6. And this one's coming from a West Coast G, one of the newer Gs. He's kind of missing on the scene right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and get to it. This is Schoolboy Q, and it's featuring 21 Savage. Now, this one's coming from 2019 Crash Talk album. The song is called Floating. And yeah, now this one, it's a thumpy ass beat, but some of the instrumentation is annoying as fuck. It could probably serve as a car alarm. Q, he has this insane flow going on, and his delivery is pretty sick, but I do feel like he kind of sacrificed some of like his dope bars and kind of dumbed it down for 21 Average. Excuse me. Now, his rap was so bad that the first time I was listening to this song, I remember I was driving and I had the windows down, I was bumping it. You know, like I said, it dumps. But as soon as 21 started rapping, I had to turn this shit down and rolled my windows up because I was like low-key embarrassed, like, this nigga is a rapper. What? That shit was like some of the worst things I ever heard on a microphone ever. He just sounded like he was scared to approach the microphone, like he was scared to talk. I'm telling you, man, it was so embarrassing how elementary his bars were. His delivery was nothing short of a fucking snore fest. But yeah, that was 21 Savage on Schoolboy Q's Floating track back in 2019. I hate that song. Don't listen to it. Ooh, midway, baby, we're going into number 5. This one's coming from one of my inspirations. Okay, Mr. Kendrick Lamar and Zakari Love 2017 Damn album. I fucking hate this song. This is another track from one of my all-time favorite artists. This song is so fucking corny to me. It's an auto skip. Zakari, his voice on this track is so annoying. I don't know what it is. I really love the track that he did with Isaiah Rashad last year. That joint was okay. I bumped that probably like every weekend. But this one, the beat sounds like a fucking soap opera theme song or something. And it's kind of repetitive when they keep going on, I want to be with you, I want to be with you. I fucking hate that. And when he did it at the concert, I was like, no, please stop. Now, yeah, man, it's just Kendrick Lamar and Zakari's love song. It's definitely a song that I never want to hear again. And it's an automatic skip when I go to that damn album. Okay, now we're going to go into some people's GOAT right here. Mr. Drizzle, Mr. Drake. This joint is number 4. And it's coming from Drake. It's called Legend. It's coming from the 2015 album called If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. At number 4, we have this abomination of a Timbaland sample. Drake drags on for 4 minutes of the sleepy ass delivery with these cheesy ass lines. He says something like, money taught me Spanish, make it andale. Get the fuck out of here. 2 times. And it feels so whiny every time he goes into the chorus. I feel like he's about to start crying. I legit started chuckling as soon as he started rapping on the first verse when I heard this the first time. But yeah, man, that's Drake Legend. I hate that song, and I never want to hear it again. Moving forward. All right, we're going to hop into number 3. And this is coming from somebody I really don't. This is coming from an artist that I really do not mess with. This is number 3. This is Future. March Madness. It's coming from his 2015 album called 56 Nights he did with Southside 808 Mafia, the production team out of Atlanta, I believe so. Now, if you know me, you know I fucking hate Future's voice. Now, this song was one of the biggest disappointments of a song that I ever encountered. I had so many people telling me that, yo, you never heard Future before? Check out March Madness. Check out March Madness. I'm on Nike Talk. Check out March Madness. People in the comment zone, check out March Madness. Several people telling me about this song. Some people dead ass told me that this song was the greatest song that they ever heard. Now this song, I could only understand about 3.5 words that this nigga was saying. I really couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. It was like too dripped out in the auto-tune. Maybe I didn't have the ear trained to understand what the fuck he was saying with his accent too. I wasn't sure what the fuck I was hearing. And I felt like he had some unnecessary ass yelling in the background. And the beat, it was banging, yeah, but it had this dustiness to it. I sound like an ultra hater right now. Maybe I am. But at the same time, there was like no climatic moment to the beat for me. I legit thought I was listening to a parody of a song when the people actually referred it to me and I listened to it. I was like, okay, I'm waiting for it to get to that part where it's like, okay, this is the greatest song ever. And no, baby, you can go ahead and keep that. Don't holla at me no more. Because I do not like that song. And it's definitely a song I never want to hear again. So let's go ahead and just hop into this last song. Oh, we ain't at the end yet. We still got 2 more. Okay, so we're going to get into this next one. This is also coming from somebody that inspired me as a kid. Somebody I loved growing up. Somebody I still love. Somebody I still look up to. But this joint right here, number 2 on my top 10 songs that I never want to hear again. Yeah, you got it. 2014. The album is called Girl. The song is called Happy, and it's by Pharrell. I know you know this song. And this is a song I love to turn off. Pete, like I told you, he's been my dude since like 1999. I always thought Pharrell was cool. But when I heard this track for the first time, I thought my ears were gonna fucking vomit. The singing sounds so fucking corny, and granted it worked for the children's movie, right? The Despicable Me Part 2 soundtrack or something. That's how corny the song is. You know, if it can make it on a kid's movie, that song is fucking corny. Anyway, this is a track that I never want to hear again. It sounds like it could have been one of those throwaway songs from Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. It has like this old school Afro funk feel to it, but somehow it feels whitewashed. And baby, that's not where I'm trying to drown at. So we're gonna move into number 1. All right, cool. This guy is a legend. He is another person who inspires me. If you notice, I'm not hating on people too much in here, right? I'm using people that I love, that I'm inspired by. This guy, number 1, numero uno, is Eminem, yo. And it's that song called Ass Like That. It's from his 2004 Encore album. This joint is atrocious. This is the first song I ever heard, or the first album I ever heard from Eminem where I was like, no thanks, Marshall. You can go ahead and keep that. Can't even smoke with you like that, bruh. But this is the first song I was like, nah, man. It's paired with this annoying ass accent that he's doing. The instrumental is fucking corny. M isn't giving us anything that made us love him on this song. He's not giving us what the fans wanted. Granted, he was on drugs. That's what I found out, but the dude gives this over-the-top accent of like this Middle Eastern accent, and it's fucking annoying after, it gets stale after like the first 10 seconds or so. And it's all thrown in this pot of a silly-ass beat and a silly-ass lyrics that just kind of cook up and make you want to say like, why didn't this song just stop? It's just one of those horrible ass songs. It's just, you just don't want to hear anymore. I call it top shelf bullshit. Now, Eminem is a phenomenal artist, but this is definitely a song I never want to hear again. Alright, man, that's the top 10 list. I appreciate you guys sticking with me through this one. Go ahead and hit the likes. Drop some of the top 10 songs that you never want to hear again. It might be a song that I love. I listed one of the songs that you love in my list. Go ahead and let me know in the comments, man. I'm going to go ahead and keep it consistent, and I'm going to hit y'all again with a new video next week, so keep it locked, keep it tuned. And it's your man, Angie on Double G, us the folks. Go ahead, hit the likes. I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, share. It's going down. Angie on Double G, us the folks. Peace.